What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Zach Meyer here with I Run for Ultra with the latest in running news. Let's start out with the Sean O'Brien 100K in Malibu, California. A golden ticket race, the top two finishers were awarded automatic entry into the Western States 100. Ladies first. Let's start with the women, shall we? Emily Harrison earned her golden ticket and finished at an amazing 9 hours and 56 minutes. Runner-up, Sabrina Stanley, came in at a 10-hour and 19-minute time. Following in just behind Sabrina was Janessa Taylor with an amazing 10-hour and 49-minute finish. Christopher Weehan for the men completed the 100K at 8 hours and 24 minutes. Ryan Kaiser finished in 8 hours and 30 minutes and will head back to Western States. Congratulations. Coming in third place, Bob Shebist, I apologize, Bob. He finished in 8 hours and 49 minutes. Moving right along. All right, what do we got next? Moving on to the Rocky Raccoon 100 Mile in Huntsville, Texas. Men, James Stuart of the UK ringed in Huntsville State Park. That was my terrible attempt at a British accent. I'm working on it a little still. Let's back that up. James Stuart, five-time winner of the race's 25th edition, ran at, what are you running at? James Stuart, 5 times. James Stuart of the UK, James Stuart of the UK. What's that cue card say? Yeah, that's bad grammars. Let's try this again from the beginning. The Rocky Raccoon 100 Mile in Huntsville, Texas. Huntsville, Texas. Let's start with the men this time. James Stuart, Huntsville State Park, 5-time winner of this race's 25th edition. He ran it in 13 hours and 39 minutes. Whew. I don't even like driving for that long. The Scot averaged 8 minutes 11 seconds per mile and split laps of 2 minutes and 25 seconds, 2 minutes and 29 seconds, 2 minutes and 49 seconds, 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and 3 minutes and 3 seconds. The finish ranks just outside of the race's top 10 all-time. Ronnie Delzer at 13 hours and 44 minutes, and Matt Urbanski at 14:04. The race was also the USATF 100 Mile Trail National Championships, and that race within a race made Delzer a national champion. We are the champions, my friend. Urbanski is thought to be a U.S. citizen, though perhaps not a USATF member, both requirements for placing in USATF national championship events. Consequently, 4th place Mario Mendoza was 2nd in the USATF rankings at 14 hours and 41 minutes, and 5th place Chad Lassiter with 3rd among USATF entrants at 15 hours and 28 minutes. Notable drops included early leader Zach Bitter, who succumbed to an ankle injury, and the leader at 60 miles, Mario Macias. Next up, the ladies. At the Rocky Raccoon 100 Mile in Huntsville, Texas still, Sabrina Little, who was a 2016 race champ, came in at 16 hours and 50 minutes. Shandra Moore and Ashley Truron were 2nd and 3rd in both the race and the USATF standings at 18 minutes and 16 seconds and 19 minutes and 22 seconds, respectively. And next, the USATF Cross Country Championships in Bend, Oregon. 4 African-born Americans swept the front positions in the senior men's race. Of that group, Leonard Corrier, forgive me if I mispronounce that, finished 1st at 30 minutes and 11 seconds on the 10,000 meter course. Alafine Tuliamuk was the women's winner with a 34:24 finish. Coming in right behind her was Gina Slaby, who came in 31st at 40 hours and 4 minutes. Let's bring it home with a couple more other races. The Orcas Island 50K, we could start there. Just 3 weeks after finishing 3rd at the Hurt 100 Mile, Masazumi Fujioka repeated as winner of Washington's Orcas Island 50K. He finished in 4:56. Also at the Orcas Island 50K, Rachel Drake finished at an epic 5 hours and 29 minutes. Bristol Trail Run 50K. The Bristol Trail Run 50K in Oregon had just 6 finishers on its Elijah Bristow State Park course, but up front was familiar name Zach Gingrich in 4:13. Zach, I like your name. Jed Smith Ultras, I felt their pain as a fellow West Coaster. Heavy wind and high water forced a course reroute for Sacramento, California's Jed Smith Ultras. The show went on over 50 miles. Adolfo Andrade and Joy Toyas won in 6:39 and 8:47, respectively. For those of you that need a little reminder, let's look to these two for inspiration. 50-year-old Billy Martins edged 52-year-old Jean Pommier in the 50K, 3:16 to 3:19. Emi Yasaka won the women's race at the Jed Smith Ultra in 4:10. Yo atiendo la clase de español por 6 años, pero mi español, así. This one's gonna test my Spanish. El Cruce Colombia, Cilio Augusto Rosa y Fabricio Henrique Barbosa, both of Brazil, teamed to win the Argentinian stage race El Cruce. The pair finished the 3-day crossing in 9:15, just over 90 seconds better than Daniel Cimbron and Pablo Ureta, both of the host country. In the solo class, Remigio Huaman of Peru won in 9:03. For the Americans, Jorge Marviala was 6 in 9:28. How about a little change of climate as we round out this recap with the U.S. National Ski and Mountaineering Championships, which found snow in Taos, New Mexico. Ski ace John Gaston won the sprint final in 3:33. Gaston joined Max Tam to win in 3:25. Smiley and Jesse Young won the women's race in 4 flat, finishing 4th overall. All around, mountain men Anton Krupika and Joe Grant were 15th here in 5:32. Thanks for joining us for the I Run for Ultra recap. I want to apologize for anyone if I mispronounced your name. I'm only human. Please forgive me if you can find it in the kindness of your heart. Love is what makes the world go around. Until next time, make sure to follow us on our channel and continue to watch and check in here each week for recaps of races and athletic events around the world.